It's Dougie, and it's wedding day, you know it. Back here doing another microphone review for you, as you probably saw by the title. So we'll get down in the basement here in the studio, and we're going to set up a little unboxing for you. Then we're going to take you out to the wedding and try the microphone out for the first time in public. And I'll give you my honest reaction to it. All right, let's do it. So first of all, you can see that my setup is not ideal. I'll probably do a little magic in editing. There you go. And now we've got ourselves a nice little zoomed in picture here. And so here we open the box for the first time. We got our little Fifine thank you customers for being a value customer, yada yada yadas. You can read that for yourself if you like. Pause the video. Here we see the company website, yada yada yada. And then we've got our user's guide for the k-6 cardioid microphone. Now the cardioid, is designed to sit in front of stage monitors, not to stand in front of the PA. So we'll see what that sounds like a little bit later on. And so you can see here, get your social media warranty information, which is 2-year extended with online registration within 90 days of purchase. What's in the box? An XLR microphone, a 3-pin, 6.55 millimeter audio cable, 3-pin XLR to TRS 3-pin. To the TRS 6.5, which is the larger 1/4-inch style. Then there's a picture of the microphone with high sensitivity. Lower the speaker volume to avoid feedback. Plug in the microphone and away we go. So we'll try all this stuff out. Okay, great. And then there's a nice piece of foam here, which I've always liked Fifine boxes. This one's not as nice as the ones that I've gotten in the past, but this would serve as a very nice carrying case for the microphone, and having your cable right in there, which is, I don't know, probably a 10-foot cable, but can easily be extended with additional XLRs, and then you've got your basic microphone plug on the other end. It is a mono plug, so make sure that you set your mixing boards to mono when setting up this microphone. And there it is right there. Now I can tell, it's not as heavy as, say, for example, my Shure microphone, but it, weight's not everything. The cage doesn't feel like it's too small. It feels like it has a little bit of give on top of it there in case you were to drop it, which, if you didn't know, I was dealing with a drop microphone this last week. So I got a new Line 6 coming in the mail too. That's going to be exciting when that gets here. And so it's always nice to have a removable cage so that you can clean them, and then on-off switch. Now the on-off switch, I do kind of feel a little bit funny about that on-off switch. We'll see how it works out in the field, but it certainly doesn't click into place the way that I would like it to, but it does have a little screw in there. I don't know what that screw is right there. If I can tighten it or loosen it, I don't know. Probably not. That's probably just some nub remover from manufacturing. And you can see the words off and on in there. Now, what I really like to see in something, if I had one criticism about the on-off switch, especially besides just the clicking into place, I sure would like to see these letters be bright colors. Off in bright red, on in bright white, something like that, so that you can really see what's going on. All right, well, that's what's in the box, so let's go ahead and take it out to the venue and see what happens out there. It's wedding time, and we're here. We've got the speakers all set up. This is the K-8 that you know that I have. You've seen those reviews already. But here we are doing the K-6 microphone with the on-off switch. So we're going to go ahead and give it a little try here. Here's off, on, off, on, off, on, halfway on, all the way on. So it looks like there's a little play in there, but it does snap into place pretty well. And so as I get my DJ voice warmed up, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. On behalf of DJ Doug, I'll be your musical entertainment tonight. So I don't really know. This microphone here, this is connected through the 1/4-inch to XLR converter into a combo jack in my Yamaha sound mixer. So it's a pretty high-end connector there, but I am picking up a little distortion. So let's compare that to the Shure SM48 that I have as my current backup microphone. The only gripe I have about this microphone is it does not have an on-off switch. So it's direct comparison to a Shure wired microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. On behalf of DJ Doug, I'll be your musical entertainment tonight. That does to me sound a lot clearer. Now, one other configuration we can try is let's try the K-6 microphone on that XLR only cable. So let me go ahead and turn the volume down on my mixing board as I disconnect microphone wires. It's always a good habit that you'd like to have, that you want to make sure that you turn down any volume control. You don't want to send any kind of loud noises to your speakers. Of course, you know, these speakers here being $1,400 for the pair, with carrying cases probably $1,500. But let me put everything back to where I had it with the two separate microphones. I had it. So the dial for the K6 microphone was to the 12 o'clock position, and the SM48 was to the 3 o'clock position. So it was much louder on the SM48 in order to get the same volume. But it could be a cable issue, could be a combo jack issue. So let's try this. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. On behalf of DJ Doug, I will be your musical. I'm still getting a little low-end problems on that. I mean, I could try on the mixing board. Let me take all the low end out. And so on my mixing board, if I take all the low end out, yeah, that's not helping much. How about if I take all the condense? There we go. That sounds a lot better. So this is the maximum volume I'm getting without distortion. Maybe I can go a little higher. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. On behalf of DJ Doug. So the setting that I'm used to using with my microphones is that I use the microphone volume gain to about the 12 o'clock position. There, I had the volume control to full open, and the gain was only at the 9 o'clock position. It was much lower. It did sound a lot better though. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Now that I'm standing in front of the microphone, here you can see I'm right by the speaker, and I'm not getting any squelch. I almost have to touch it to the speaker in order to get any kind of squelch. There it is right there. And so let's go ahead and compare that to the SM48. I do like the way that microphone sounds, but this just sounds so much cleaner to me. Of course, this microphone alone, just the microphone, was $30. So that is a nice little upgrade if you want to spend the extra money. If you just need any switching microphone with a cable built in, it's not a bad value. But here I can get squelch probably a little easier. Yeah, definitely a little easier than that one, although I can stand right in front of it and go ahead and give my speeches. But I do want to make sure that that microphone is right to my lips. So yeah, here I think this sounds a little clearer with the Shure microphone. Obviously, big name brand microphone, which is going to cost you a lot more money. But nonetheless, you get a direct comparison with a direct competitor. So I think that's going to wrap up this review. I hope that helped you. If you have any questions, send them in the comments below. I got a wedding to go concentrate on. So for now, this is DJ Doug signing out.